Do or do not. There is no try. If you got that reference, congratulations. If you didn't, it's from Master Yoda in Star Wars. Yoda is that little green guy who's like the wise old sage that, has a knack for summarizing life lessons into snappy sentences. He symbolizes the wise old master who's been there, done that can guide the younger ones in the direction they want to go. And I bring this up to touch on a very, very important thing. Whatever it is you're trying to accomplish, there's someone out there who's accomplished what you're trying to accomplish. So there's no point in rediscovering what you already know when you can learn from their mistakes and then build on top of that to set the foundation for generations to come. I'll summarize this with a life example, something that happened to me in the past. One of my goals for 2016 was to compete in a bodybuilding competition because I've been training for about 4 years at a time, like seriously for 4 years at a time. And I wanted to see where I stacked up with other people like in my age, my peers, who'd been also into the same thing. And I just like the challenge of having something to work for because being an athlete my whole life, I played basketball, like varsity basketball, and I always wanted to play pro basketball, but that didn't pan out. So I've always been the one to look for challenges and, challenges to help me get to the next level. So anyways, I set a goal for myself in 2016 that, I'll compete in a bodybuilding competition and see how it goes. I went online, read everything online. My training was on point, my diet was on point, but my posing wasn't so great. Come show day, I'm fucking lost. I don't know what the hell is going on. So the day before the show, you have to show up and sign up. After you bid online, you pick your class, you get your tan, your first coat of tan, and show up the next morning. So I show up to the venue and I have no idea what's going on. I show up with shorts, like regular shorts, thinking that, hey, it's a fucking bodybuilding competition, so I guess I'm supposed to wear shorts. But I signed up for men's physique and you're supposed to wear board shorts, not shorts. And I had these black Gap shorts or something. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. Anyway, so I had those shorts and I showed up for the athletes meeting. And the judge was like, yo, what the fuck are you wearing? I'm like, shorts? What was I supposed to be wearing? He's like, nah, that's too short, man. It's not the right shorts. You need to come back with board shorts. I'm like, alright, cool. I got board shorts at home. But I didn't have board shorts. My roommate did, so, I was like, yeah, cool, I have board shorts at home. I'm coming with it tomorrow morning. Is that cool? Yeah, sure. As long as you come with it tomorrow morning, before the show, and we'll give you the go ahead. So I'm like, cool, I can do that. So I do that, and then I get my base coat of tan on. So I have no freaking idea what the hell is going on. So I'm all over the place. Anyway, I get my tan. I go home, I sleep, barely, and then I come back the next day, and it's like go time. So I have my shorts on, I find the judge, he gives me the go ahead with the shorts, and then they tell us how it's going to proceed, how they're going to line everyone up. We'll come out one by one, and then they bring us all up on the stage together at the same time, and then we all do like a pose off. Like the mandatory pose is like quarter turn right, quarter turn right, quarter turn right. So I've been training hard, I've been eating right, I've been doing my cardio, I've been sleeping and recovering okay, but I hadn't been practicing my posing properly, and that's where I fucked up. See, I was practicing open bodybuilding poses, and I was signed up for men's physique, so I didn't know what the fuck I was supposed to do. Anyway, I see a couple of guys like backstage, and I get my practice in backstage. My turn comes, we go one by one on stage, and they all line us up. And then they do first call outs, second call outs, third call outs, and I'm in third call outs. So I'm like, okay, first call out, what the hell is first call out? What the hell is second call out? What the hell is third call out? I didn't know what any of these things meant. After we finish with the pre-judging we did in the morning, I go out to go and chill. I met this other guy and we're just vibing. So, we're just talking, and then I'm like, yo, why do you look so sad, man? It's like, yo, because, I was part of second call out, and second call out means that I'm not top 5, so it's kind of like pointless. I'm gonna just go home and then sleep. I ain't coming back even. Like, if it's in second call outs and it's sad, and I'm in third call outs, Does that mean I don't have a chance? So like, nah, this can't be right. So I go to fucking Subway, I go on the internet there, and I'm googling like what call out to me, and then I find like a bunch of articles saying the same thing. So I'm like, fuck. So I just fucking bombed. So I'm like, yo, is there a chance of me making this thing back up in fucking in part 2? But they're like, nah. Like after prejudging is done pretty much. Only people that have like a chance to rearrange their order is people in the top 5. So I'm like, fuck, shit is fucking depressing. And I didn't know any of this. So I go for the night show, which is like 6 hours later. And obviously I didn't get anything. Fucking, my posing was trash. I didn't even fucking know what call out was. It was just a mess. But I learned a lot from the process. Like I learned what call outs were, I learned the poses I was supposed to do, and I learned the most important lesson from the whole scenario was the importance of having a mentor or Yoda, someone that's been there before, who's experienced what it is you're trying to experience, or who's accomplished what you're trying to accomplish, that can offer you advice on what to expect and what to look out for. That taught me a huge lesson, because if I had someone that I could go to and be like, okay, am I checking all the boxes? Should I be avoiding anything I'm currently doing? That would have saved me a lot of time. But I didn't have that. I didn't know that was even necessary, because I thought I could just do everything myself online. Like I'd always done up until that point. Yeah, you can do that, but it's just harder. And I learned that the hard way. My second show, I actually got a coach, and we went all the way from regionals to provincials to nationals. And it was a lot easier. There was like less stress on my part, because anything I didn't know, I wasn't sure of, I had someone to like hit him and be like, yo coach, this is how I'm feeling. Is it okay? Someone to give me real advice based on real world experiences was really invaluable, and it made my second go around a lot less stressful. And I found this applied to other areas of my life, not just fitness or competing. A lot of people, when they go out looking for mentors or they are Yodas, they get hung up with the wrong people. A good rule of thumb to apply to assess whether the person you're taking advice from is worth taking advice from is asking yourself this question: if we were to reverse roles, would I like to be living this person's life right now, or has this person achieved something that is giving me advice on? Has he achieved what he's giving me advice on, or is he capable of achieving that? Or if the roles were reversed, would I like to trade my life for this person's life? And if the answer is no, especially given the outcome you want, then it's probably not a good idea to take advice from the person. Or you can take advice, but take it with a grain of salt. If you find a good mentor or a good Yoda or a good coach that can help walk you through some stages in life, then it's really something that you often look back on with great appreciation for, because I can't state enough how much positive impact this guy's presence has been in my life, especially in my life competing. There's other stories of people that I've come across who have similar experiences with their coaches and their mentors. So it's really great to have. If you have the opportunity to have access to someone like that, then go for it, man. That's all I can say. Well, if you don't, the next best thing is getting a book or books from the people you admire. So if the person you want to mentor you is dead, then you can look for a book of theirs and probably read up on their philosophies and try to like digest their thought processes. It's not as good as having the real deal there, but if you don't have the money, or the person is no longer around or inaccessible due to like distance or the fact that they're no more, then a book is a good alternative, because that way you can have as many of them as you want, as many mentors as you want. At the end of the day though, a good mentor won't do shit for you if you're not going to put the work in. So having the best mentor in the world doesn't matter if you're not going to actually apply yourself to supply your wealth. The only limitations you have are those you place upon yourself. Yeah, I stole those lines. Kendrick Lamar, section 80. Yeah, man. So that's just my spiel for the day. Hope you found this useful. If you did, smash that like button, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.